So now that we talk about the historic game between the Sounders versus Pumas in the CONCACAF Champions League final second leg, which again I think that game is definitely a huge talking point compared to what I'm about to talk about in this game, which I'm pretty sure people forgot about this game actually exists after the game between the Sounders and Pumas finished. But this video basically is designed to remind people that yes, there was actually a game before this. This is the appetizer, or the appetizer for the main event. Can't speak English for a second there. But this appetizer is FC Cincinnati versus Toronto FC, and really after this game, it basically showed that both of these teams are heading in different directions. Because for Cincinnati, I've mentioned it before, Pat Nolan has really got this team playing probably the best I've seen Cincinnati play for pretty much ever since they came into the league. I mean, there's have not been a lot to be happy if you're a Cincinnati fans, but with the way that they've been playing so far this season, this is probably the happiest that they have. Whereas for TFC, remember that slow start that they had, and then it seems like they might have figured things out with Bob Bradley putting some young players, and it seems like they're getting resort. Yeah, that seems like now it is not working anymore, and that they're back to where they were in the beginning of the season, which is a team that doesn't look like is going to have a revival heading into this season. And it doesn't help when they concede the first goal just 2 minutes in, as Calvin Harris would score from Vasquez and Barriel to score his first ever MLS goal. I mean, I swear, I feel like for Cincinnati, whoever was controlling the goal scoring, he should have played a Calvin Harris song. I mean, I know, I've always joked about, Calvin Harris, not the DJ, but the soccer player for FC Cincinnati. But it would have been perfect if Calvin Harris, of course, score a goal and they play a Calvin Harris song in terms of celebrating that. But yeah, that of course gives Cincinnati a 1-0 lead, and things go from bad to worse for Toronto, as in the 6th minute they would go down to 10 men after Priso basically did a very stupid challenge on Bodo. I mean, first of all, I think what was kind of shocking, the fact that this wasn't actually a red card straight away. I mean, when you look at it there, I thought for sure that this was going to be a red card. I was hoping, let's just hope we're not going to have something similar to that game between the Sounders and the Quakes, where remember how that was a game where Nathan put a studs up challenge and somehow he got away with just a yellow. Not so much of a luck for Priso this time, as VAR did saw that, and it basically deemed that, yeah, it was pretty clear that studs up challenge is worthy of a red card. And yeah, TFC were down to 10 men just like that. In the 8th minute, Costa missed wide from close range, as Cincinnati was in complete control in this game. Though I might have said it too soon, because Thompson missed wide from close range, and then he puts a weak shot that just goes wide, and that Toronto was starting to quote back into this game, and that for Cincinnati, seems like they're going to be one of those this team that struggle when they go up a man. I mean, I've said this before this season. We've seen so many teams this season when they have a man up, and it doesn't seem like they're dominating the games. I don't know how that, of course, is the case, but I guess maybe that's kind of the way it is in soccer, where, just because you're up a man doesn't mean that it is a guaranteed win and that you're guaranteed to pretty much dominate your opposition. Though, in the 29th minute, Acosta did put it into the side netting from close range before Jimenez hits one straight to Celentano. Powell then blasts one into the stands before Harris tried to score his second goal, but he hits it straight to Bono from 10 yards out, and we head to halftime with Cincinnati leading 1-0. Now in the second half, a penalty was given to Cincy as Barriel was chopped down by Chung in the box, which Acosta was able to put it away to give Cincinnati a 2-0 lead. I mean, Bono almost got to that one, but Acosta just puts too much power that even with Bono going the right way, he wasn't able to keep that one out. Baji then pulls it just wide from close range, as Cincy was hunting for more goals. And if there's one thing that Cincinnati needed, is that they definitely need that third or even that fourth goal. Because I'm pretty sure those fans at TKO Stadium, they've seen the story before that, yeah, even a 2-0 lead is not safe for this team. Because we've seen it so many times, this team blow 2-0 lead and end up losing the game. That yeah, anything but a 3-0 or even a 4-0 lead, and we're not going to say that Cincinnati have guaranteed themselves a win. Though it looked like they got that third goal in the 69th minute when Barrio put it into the back of the net, but the flag was up because there was an offside leading to the development of the play, and it was the right call because on the development play, Acosta was in an offside position. Salentino then denied Aquinola from close range, so Ayo Aquinola coming off the bench and making his first appearance for TFC ever since he torn that ACL last year, and I think TFC are hoping that he can definitely get going because well, I will say that they have found a proven goal scorer in Jesus Jimenez, but Aquino could be another guy that could take that pressure off of Jimenez, and especially with the way that this year he says that he is looking to trying to rebound this year and not only getting back to the Canadian national team picture but also going to Europe. Let's see can he of course get something going for not only his team but also get his confidence, so that again because Canada is going to the World Cup, we're going to see a lot of these Canadian players that is going to play very hard in MLS so that they can be on that flight to Qatar to represent their country of only their second ever World Cup appearance in their country history. Though in the 84th minute, I thought Bono got away with a goalkeeping howler here as he spilled a cross that was coming in, and Brenier was there to try to tap it in. But as all thing when we see Brenier trying to put it away, he puts that one over. And actually, it's not Brenier, it's Brenner. Got to pronounce that correct. I know earlier when I pronounced Brenner name, I always pronounce it Brenier, but it's actually Brenner. That's the correct pronunciation. Though, again, I don't know I have to worry about that for so long because there's been a lot of rumor that he is potentially going to be leaving Cincinnati soon. And in the 90th minute, Bono would deny Brenner again, this time from 12 yards out. But it doesn't matter because Cincinnati getting their second win over TFC in a span of just 3 days as they won 2-0 against Toronto. And the shots in this one, 16 shots for the 14 that TFC had, 6 shots on goal for the 4 that TFC had, 9 shots off target for the 5 that TFC had, 3 shots that was blocked for the 5 that TFC had, and possession-wise, 60% possession compared to 40% possession that Toronto has in this game. And by the way, Cincinnati, I think in the last 4 meetings against Toronto, they have won 3 out those 4 meetings. Safe to say that they love to play against TFC, and they also kind of like to play against the other team, Montreal, though I'm sure Cincinnati fans don't want to talk about their last game, that when they play against Montreal and how that was a disaster. But one thing that is not a disaster for Cincinnati is that this is a team that I've said before, under Pat Nolan, this is probably the best I've looked Cincinnati play ever since they came into the league. And in fact, they've already matched the total amount of wins that they had last season with 4 wins, and there's no doubt that in no time they're gonna get that fifth win and really start to be a team that dare to say that maybe they can be a playoff contender. Because right now in the East, when you look at the amount of teams that is below the red line compared to the team that's above the red line, it's not by much. I mean, it's a log jam in terms of the team at the very bottom in the East compared to the team that is like in the 5th or 6th seed, where they're only separated by 2 points. And I think as we speak, Cincinnati is actually above the red line right now. Now, I haven't checked the standings yet, but I think they're now above the red line because of how tight the standings is. So yeah, I mean, maybe this could be a team that could surprise everybody, that a team that has won the wooden spoon and has known nothing but failure throughout their season. Maybe they can be a surprise playoff contender, and if that of course is the case, I think that would have been definitely one of the biggest storyline coming out of this season. But for TFC, as I said, this feels like that magic that they had a couple of weeks ago from overcoming a bad start. It looks like things were going to go well for this team. Yeah, it has not gone well in these last couple of weeks. Now 3 straight losses dating back to when they had that 5-4 loss against NYCFC, and that it's also safe to say that defending is still a problem for this team, because these last couple of games they have not done a great job defending whatsoever. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys do like, smash the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this game. Again, I know this game will probably be forgotten because of what happened just 2 hours after this game conclude, or actually not 2 hours, but 3 hours after this game conclude. That was such a big history victory, not only for the Seattle Sounders, but to Major League Soccer in a whole. But still, let me know in the comments below what do you think of this game. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.